Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 11 of Divinity Original Sin Part 2, the Definitive Edition. So last episode, we escaped the Merryweather. We went down with the ship, attempting to save Magister Saiwan. We found her wounded. We attempted to stem the bleeding. We applied pressure to her wound. We tried creating a tourniquet. And despite our best efforts, we couldn't save her. Although it looked like we would have been able to save her had the Kraken, the Void-Woken Kraken, not cracked the ship open like a nut, sinking it and everyone else with it, including those that were on the life raft. So it seems like everybody went to the bottom of the ocean floor except for us. We heard a mysterious voice, and then a divine-like presence pulled us out of the water, saving us, claiming that he was not finished with us yet, or he was not through with us yet, or he had plans for us, something of that nature. We revived here at Fort Joy Beach. So that is where we left off. I went back and looked at the video. At the very end, right as the ship sunk, there was another dialogue line that popped up that you couldn't see. You couldn't get the dialogue before the cut screen happened. And what was said was, "This is it. She's going down." And right when that happened, we got 800 XP, and it cut to the cut screen. So there was one other line at the very, very tail end of that whole thing. So we are at Fort Joy, and we shall continue our adventure. At the end of last episode, we did a lot of crafting just to test things out. We created some physical armor potions, and I want to check out if these are like the other ones. So these are just 2 physical armor potions. If we combine those 2, we can. We make a medium physical armor potion. 1 AP, 92 physical armor, duration 5 turns. A medium-sized potion that enchants and strengthens your physical armor. And this healing potion that we created, 1 AP, heals 290. A large-sized potion that restores your vitality and makes a soft tinkling sound when you shake it. I don't know if I read the medium description, so we'll go ahead and take these 2 minors, create that into a healing potion, a medium healing potion. So that says 1 AP, heals 120. A medium-sized potion that restores your vitality. It makes a soft tinkling sound when you shake it. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get out of that. And sort this back, and done. Quick save, and alright, got some shells. 1 AP, effects unknown. Lizard mystics have been known to use these shells as musical instruments in their death rituals, invoking the haunting howl of far sea storms. Shell, 1 AP, effects unknown. So fresh, you can suck the flesh right out of the shell. Okay. Right here. What is that? Looks like a box. Can I get to that? No. It just looks like one. It's not one. Alright, so we have a... Oh, okay, they changed the waypoints. Okay. Waypoints. You have discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. You can also travel quickly between waypoints. Okay. So in Divinity 1, the waypoints looked like magical gates, basically. So this is definitely different. Get some water there. What we have over here, we have Tam. Alright. Broken horse.
This won't be of any use.
Flower pot. Lockpick. Bowstring. If we combine 2 bowstrings, will that do us any good? Nope. Okay. Ancient statue of Brachus Rex.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last.
Okay, I guess that's the terminal. Okay, so Brachus Rex here. I assume that's who it is, right? It is ancient statue of Brachus Rex. It's got a battle axe and a shield with a flaming skull and a pile of maybe corpses with chains around them. A flowing cape. Alright. So, what's up here? Okay. Can't reach. Barrel. Okay, so there's an area up here. Alright, so see how the map has the white outline all over the place here with the white outline? So I'm assuming anything in a white outline is something you'll be able to get to physically. So it looks like we should be able to get up there at some point. Alright, let's go talk to this kid over here. He's got a source collar on. Oh shit, you can go all the way over there. Huh. Interesting, okay. Source muted, so he's like us, got the collar on. He's got an attitude of 5. Alright, let's see and talk to Tam.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
You can barter with almost all characters. Use the trade icon in the dialogue pane to start bartering. Okay, so we are looking at Tam here, who has some shells, and that's pretty much it. Okay, not very impressive.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
Tell the kid to keep to himself then. Take your leave. Elf, ask him why not. What has he heard about your kind?
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
Well, I'm not sure about the alphabet part, but they certainly do eat people, and probably their pets. Chuckle. Tell him he's heard mostly wrong. You never eat a pet, and you only eat a person if they asked you to. Okay, so I guess there is some limitations. Smile. You know your kind are considered cannibals, but you didn't know illiterate had joined the list. Chant an elvish children's song about a foolish human who tried to fight the sea. smile. You know your kind are considered cannibals, but you didn't know illiterate had joined the list.
Are you a sorcerer?
Hmm.
One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Say you must be, or you wouldn't be here. Ask if he thinks you look like a sorcerer. Nod, you are. By the looks of that collar around his neck, so is he. Ask if he thinks you look like a sorcerer.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy. Ask the child why he's out here alone. Tell the child he should run along. It isn't safe out here. Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Ask him if his parents know where he is. Take your leave. Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off the shore. Ask him if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Cured, huh? Okay. Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off this shore.
But you didn't die.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared. Say you survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go. Take your leave. Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Okay. Say you survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Okay.
You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
I guess that's our... Alright, so his parents were taken by the Matchers and cured, possibly, maybe. So he's out here all alone, and there's really no safe place to go. We can't escape the island. Okay. I heard some disgusting rumors about elves being illiterate. Okay, just like that. So, in Divinity 1, I think I mentioned this earlier, but even though it was perception in Divinity 1, they changed it to wits. Even though you have a relatively high score, you still need to be really close to the secret in order to find it. So that's why you'll see me trying to go into nooks and crannies. Alright, what do we have over here? Whisperwood and a short stick. Sight range indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left alt to see the enemy's sight range. When you enter their sight range, combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C. Okay. Whisperwood and a short stick. A very sturdy short stick, and not as rotten as most of the other sticks around here. Useless to the untrained eye. We see on the minimap some viscous Voidwoken have appeared up there. Alright, so Whisperwood. Let's go ahead and create that potion. Consume, combine with potion. And that creates us a small magic armor potion. And then we can take these small magic armor potions. And that, and that. create a medium magic armor potion. 1 AP, medium armor magic potion, 92 magic armor, duration 5 turns, a medium-sized potion that enchants and strengthens your magic armor. Okay. We have a short stick. Let's try to combine that. Actually, no. Let's try to carve that up. Let's combine that and a short stick. See what happens. So, a knife and a short stick creates an arrow shaft, okay? A perfectly ordinary arrow shaft. Combine arrow shafts with special arrowheads to create powerful arrows with special effects. So we have an arrowhead. Special arrow. You found a special arrow. These arrows have magical properties and can be used by anyone carrying a bow or crossbow. Shocking arrow, 2 AP. Sets shocked on target. Deals 5 to 6 air damage when targeted at a character. Set shock for 1 turn. Damage is based on your basic attack and receives a bonus for strength. Resisted by magic armor, 13 meter range. An arrow infused with the fury of air. If you listen closely, you can hear it whistle and seethe with anticipation. When we carved up that stick, it created a wood chip. Wood chips. Beware of splinters. These small chips and scraps of wood are more pernicious than a single log. Soften them up to avoid injury. So if we take a wood chip and a bucket of water, we create a wood pulp. Wood pulp. A dripping, pulpy mass of mushy wood and water. Better dry it out before it soaks through your whole pack. Alright, so a couple of crafting things there for us. Go ahead and do that. And save that. Let's go back over here. What do we have? There. Auto save there. Order scraps. Let's pick that up.
Forewarning. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Alright, so Alt. See their cones. It said we can try to sneak by them. But I don't see a reason to because, well, I mean, it does show... It just shows a peninsula here. Why try to sneak behind? Alright, let's just go with combat. I guess I could try to sneak up and backstab if I had a dagger. I do have a dagger. Well, no, I'm not using the dagger. Okay, so there's no point in trying that. Alright, so, let's hit the rested buff here. It's not safe to rest here. Maybe that's what this is for. The tension meter. Nope. Let me rest out there. Alright. Go ahead and get into a fight. Alright, so we still have our rested buff. Alright, let's go top flesh sacrifice. 36, 36. You know what? Let's go ahead and blast a fireball at him. That. Okay. And let's head back a little bit. Let's go back one. Let them come to us. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now we can bull rush him. Missed him. Blast that one. Chicken that one. This is a good combination, man. Holy shit. poison him.
Thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Oh, I forgot to look at the quest. Okay. Let's look at the quest. We had a tutorial message pop up. Let's see what that was about. Is it combat? Oh, leveling up. You just gained a level. Press 1. No. Press L. Press I to improve your stats and abilities. So we leveled up. Okay. I forgot about the quest. And I want to test something else out on those mobs. Alright, we'll look at the quest after I test something out. So we'll hit save. Let's go back here. Oh, there's an auto. Alright, so I thought the tension meter would indicate when you can use the rest. Oh, shit. Alright, so let's try to do this without without using a fireball. Let's see if we can get away with it. So if I can beat them without doing that, I can save it for later. Is this enough? Can I get both of them? It's hard to tell if I'm getting both of them. Alright, there we go. Okay. Uh-oh.
I know you.
Oh shit. They're talking to me. Oh man, so I CC'd them so fast they couldn't talk. That's good to know. I wonder if they have how much conversation they have. I wonder if I should let him live. Alright. Let's do that. Okay, so no more conversation? Oh, it's like a vampire. It is a vampire. That might have been a mistake. It's a vampire. Let's check that out. Oh, it actually does say vampire on it for a minute. Healing for 50% damage. Dealt to vitality with direct hits. 50% lifesteal. Alright, well that kind of changes things. How many? I've got 4 points. I need to kill this thing. We can kill that one then. Oh, look at that. We got healed on a level up. Ha! Interesting. And look at this. I'm spreading all this blood
Thought
around.
these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
So it said it knew us. It talked to us. Alright. Let's take a look at that and that. Some raw lumpy giblets. So we leveled up. Alright, so let's take a look at, go back into the tutorial message. I think we already, it doesn't give it again, so once it gives you the tutorial message you shouldn't see it again. So I think it's gone. Make sure we actually got it though. What's that? They put it in inventory for whatever fucking reason. Makes no damn sense. Alright, let's check out what happened here. So, let's go to the archive quest. So, Death Below Decks, we finished on the ship. Troubled Waters. The Kraken dragged the ship under. We survived, barely. So that got closed out. And Getting Armed. The Kraken dragged the ship under. We survived, barely. So those two completed right after we got off the ship. And we picked up this stuff here. So let's take Escape from Reaper's Eye. Escape from Fort Joy. We escaped the sinking Merryweather and washed up on the island of Reaper's Eye. Fort Joy looms. Okay. Hot under the collar. Vivanal Bainry. Find someone to help you remove your source collar. I'm bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. I'll need help removing my source collar. Okay. Chronicles, Chapter 1. The Merryweather. The Merryweather sank and all aboard are seemingly lost. Okay. Chapter 2, Escape from Reaper's Eye. Will we escape for joy? As the sea took me, a powerful presence told me that this was not my time to die. A task of great importance lies before me. I came to on the shore near Fort Joy. Was it luck or divine intervention that saved me? And then we have the Magister Crusade. What are the Magisters really up to? Okay, we've already seen that. I'm not sure why it was green again. Okay, so we picked up a level. We are level 2. I'm going to save this before we spend the points. Okay. I don't know anything about the maximum level of this game or the skill levels or anything like I did on part 1. So I don't know how many points you're going to get total throughout the entire game and when those points are going to happen. But we're at wits of 15 now. I think that should be fine at this point. So now we can start going into strength for our damage abilities. Tentacle Lash of Strength. I think one of these, when we turned to the Bullhorns, it actually was Finesse. But we're strength-based, so... we also needed a slot for memory, so let's take a look at that. We picked up Adrenaline. Actually, it looks like we picked up a memory slot. Maybe we got one on the level. So we can... Okay, I can't get Adrenaline, so okay. So I need to get one Scoundrel, okay. Alright, so let's see. Should we go Strength, Constitution, and just split it up like that? Obviously, I don't need to do Memory now. And I shouldn't ever put a point in Intelligence, unless it's something to do with armor and weapons. And the same for Finesse. I could split it like 1 and 1 in Constitution and get my Constitution up. Or should I focus on getting this going? Let's focus on Strength for a little while because that helps us with the carry weight. So, yeah, we'll carry more by doing that. That gives us 20 more kilograms of carry weight in addition to the damage. Okay, so we'll spend it on that for now. Combat abilities. So we need to go into Scoundrel 1. And then we get a Civil ability. So I'm going to put that in Persuasion. Okay, so that's the level. Now, skill screen intro. And that's going to go back. That's going to go too fast. Okay, skill screen intro. Alright, this is your skill screen. If you want to learn more skills, you need to find or buy skill books. Skills belong to various categories or skill schools. To be able to learn skills from other schools, you need to invest ability points in them. And now I see I could have spent a point on memory. And then I could have scribed backlash. I think let's do that. Let's go back. Let's go ahead. And that's why you save before you level up. So you make sure that if you make errors, you can correct them. Alright, so go back to the level. Oh, something I noticed, and I just didn't really realize it. When you spend the point, so I spend 1 on strength, there isn't a negative sign to remove that point. Once you spend it, it's spent. In Divinity 1, if you made an error, you can just hit negative and get the point back and respend it. So if you spend a point accidentally, you're going to have to reload. Alright, so 2 points on strength, 1 point in scoundrel. Oh, no! The whole reason of doing that was to reload. Ugh. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's try again. So, we need 1 in memory, 1 in strength. Then we can go with scoundrel, and we can go with persuasion. I can learn backlash. We get a new skill. So I should be able to go into the skills, and now I can learn both of these. Alright, so this is going to be a powerful combination. Look at this. This is a powerful combination. Holy shit. So I have now multiple movement spells. So with backlash I can move around. You jump over the enemy, landing behind their back and backstabbing them for 6 to 7 physical damage. 2 to 3 poison damage. Requires a dagger. Oh, it requires a dagger. Ah, never mind. Never mind. That's disappointing. Shit. I'm gonna be using two-handers. I'll never be able to use that. It requires a dagger. Okay, well, let's go back to 2 strength. So much for that. Oh man, I was already salivating on the potential combinations I could pull off of that. Alright. Alright, now we're ready. Well, we still get adrenaline. Can only be cast in combat. So these two are powerful together. Alright. Moving on. Master Jalen. Wasn't he on the ship? Master Jalen. I remember saying that name. Master Jalen. Huh.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
Alright, gold, minor healing potion, an apple, and a resurrection scroll. Alright. Okay, so looks like we can get all the way in here. But nothing's here. Okay. What's this? Sir Laura. It's green. I'm assuming green means not an enemy. Got some shells here. Alright. It's a pretty big shell.
Look here, Quercus.
Oh, shit.
Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
What is that? It's a dead cat, maybe? A dead cat with a squirrel, a chipmunk, riding him? Okay. Look here, Quercus. I guess Quercus is the dead cat, huh? Interesting. That's a cool name, Quercus. I like it. I gotta remember that, Quercus.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath.
The great acorn is coming.
What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I...
all 6 of its senses.
Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow in your shadow. Ask the squirrel why he accuses us of destroying his forests. A giant's acorn shields. Tell him you've no idea what he's talking about. Wave the rodent away. You don't have time to talk. I don't think the rodent realizes we can understand him. I wonder what would have happened if you didn't have Pet Pal. Laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow in your shadow. No. Well, I am an elf. So it would seem that we would know this already as an elf. And we probably would know that. So let's go ahead and laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow in your shadow.
Egads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean, a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Solora, grandest of the...
Grandest of the what?
Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed.
Steed.
No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Post-haste. Post-haste. I thought post-haste was one word. It is. Well, you don't need to hyphenate it. Alright. Okay, apparently we have a follower. Alright, so let's take a better look at him now. He's wearing a helmet. He does flips too. Alright, where's he going? Let's talk to him again. Come here.
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us.
Take your leave. Shoo the rodent away. You don't want it following you anymore. Explain that you have some questions. Okay?
Dear me! It has questions, Quercus. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do. Speak, shield! What are your queries?
Take your leave. Change the subject. Ask for more detail about the Great Acorn. What is it exactly?
A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus?
Quercus?
Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Earwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests.
Seeded the Earwood, huh?
Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Earwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains.
All the Earwood is gone.
But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear.
Explain that you're still a little confused. Where did this acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. as if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter? Some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
Squirrels. Ask whether he thinks it's good that the great acorn may return.
What do you say, Quercus? We once believed it was good, but now... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, we do not want to see them wiped out. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel.
Squirrel. Change the subject. Explain that you disagree. It's quite natural for groups to compete. Ask what changed his mind. Say you quite agree. Peace ought to be the end goal in all matters.
Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our home forests into spears and ships and things, wouldn't it, Quercus? Perhaps the shield will let them know as much.
Take your leave. Change the subject. Out of curiosity, save this. What happens if we shoo the rodent away? You don't want it following you anymore.
The squirrel looks at you in shock. Are you sure you want to chase him away?
No, let the squirrel stay by your side.
The squirrel turns his nose up at you and turns away. But his cat seems more than happy to tag along, dragging its owner with it.
Okay.
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us.
Alright. Shoo the rodent away. You don't want it following you anymore.
The squirrel looks at you in shock. Are you sure you want to chase him away?
Yes, dismiss the squirrel.
Ah, it speaks to us, Quercus, as if it had any right. Honestly, some creatures deserve everything the great acorn has in store for them. Come, we don't have time to waste on the doomed.
Okay. So he starts running away and disappears. Okay. I don't know what we're going to get out of this, but we'll keep the skeletal cat, Quercus, and Sir Laura with us. Take your leave. Alright. 15 gold and crafty weaponry. Die by the sword. Used to read and learn about crafting. Okay. Let us do that. A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife or shiv, if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you've got a sword of sorts. 2 new recipes. Knife on a stick. Rope. Any dagger. Short stick. Gives us a knife on a stick. Rope. Any knife. And a short stick. Okay. Shell. Sharp rock. You almost cut yourself handling this rock. If only you could cut others with it. What do we have up here? The Red Prince. Okay. Sharp rock, huh? What can we do with a sharp rock? Okay. So we found the Red Prince, so apparently he has survived. Alright. There he is. Nothing. Surrounded by shells. 1 AP, effects unknown. Interesting. Shell that doesn't have any description. Now what do we have up here? Trice. So Trice lived. Okay. We have over here another shell. Penny bun mushroom. 1 AP, effects unknown, a standard forest mushroom rumored by elder wayfarers to possess healing powers. Looks like we can get up there. Looks like this is a campsite. We have over here a curious chest. What's that? Let's try to use this. No. Try to attack it. No. Alright. Let's go back.
A black
and talk.
cat. I like
What?
cats.
Ooh.
But I wouldn't eat a whole one.
It seems we are not the only ones taking on strays. Oh, no need to be jealous, Quercus. Fur maketh not the cat.
Quercus is jealous. And we were saying we wouldn't eat the cat. So apparently we have a cat now. Or we'll have a cat. I don't know. Let's examine it. Attitude 10. What's his attitude? Oh, he's gonna meow at us. 10 attitude. Black cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
Wonder who you have the pleasure of speaking to. Ask the cat if it's feeling okay. Insist that you aren't following it and approached you.
What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me.
Leave the cat to its mumbling. Ask the cat if it's feeling okay.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Leave the cat to his mumbling. Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What's going on?
And that's it. Well, shit, how many of these little companions are they going to give you? Oh, wait. I remember this. Hold on. Black cat. 9 lives. Transforms the black cat into a follower. I wonder what they mean by follower. Once rescued, a whistle will appear in your inventory. You can use this if your cat gets lost, or if you want to change who it follows. Note that this is a persistent modification that cannot be turned off once activated. I wonder if follower means a companion, like someone, like an actual party member, or if it's like this, because he's already a follower. Alright, well, we're requiring quite a number of folks. Barely taken 3 steps on the island. Alright, so let's go talk to the Red Prince, I guess. Actually, let's hold off on that. I'm gonna end this episode here. Next episode, we'll start with talking to the Red Prince. Alright, later guys.